Today happens to be the day that every football club dreams because we are experiencing the Ballon d'Or to happen by 19 British summer time. That is 7 p.m. for British and the Nigerian time. I hope you guys will always be there to watch the best of the best in all the football aspects. The best player, the best keeper, the best defender, the best striker. In fact, the best in your position. That's what we are going to experience in the theater of Catalia. I mean, the theater, the Chatalia, if it happens to be the French language. Get that? So, who do you think will be the best player of the world? Funny enough, funny enough. Whenever you are arranging an occasion and you're expecting the big masquerade to be there, and unfortunately the best masquerade is not there, you'll not be happy. So far, one of the big masquerade in this Ballon d'Or is always Real Madrid because they always represent. It's either they are the best team, the best club, the best coach, or they will feature in 2 or 3 players of Real Madrid participating in the best 11 of Real Madrid. That's Real Madrid for you. So anytime there is Ballon d'Or, you must see Real Madrid's shadow in the award. But unfortunately, the thing that is happening now is showing that Real Madrid is not going to participate. You know why? Last season they didn't participate. And the last season era is what is triggering this present season. Last season on happens to be that in the previous year of that last season, they were able to carry the Champions League and they were able to carry the domestic league, which is the La Liga. And normally, Real Madrid's mentality is that whenever they carry the Premier League, you must recognize their presence. But they realize that the trophy, the award, is not coming to their side. Instead, it was coming to Rodri, which happens to be the player for Man City. And immediately they said no. That the Ballon d'Or's organizers, if you are using the yardstick that you want to use to favor the Rodri, in that case, Dani Cavadia will be the best player to win the Ballon d'Or. What was the award that wants to favor Rodri? That Rodri participated in the Spanish national team and helped the Spanish national team to win the European League. And also helped the club, which is Man City, to win the Man City League. Why the Real Madrid, the Premier League, why the Real Madrid is also saying that Dani won the La Liga, Dani followed them to win the European League, and also Dani followed to win the Champions League. You see their points? Unfortunately, when the Real Madrid realized that the thing is not coming their way, they boycotted the occasion. And at the end, Rodri won the best player for the world. No, now the anger of last 2 seasons, which happened last season, is now bringing them not to participate presently. Presently they have, at least out of the 20 players, we have 6 key players that will likely win the trophy, which happens to be Dembele of PSG, that helped the PSG to win the first ever Champions League for the club. Against all odds, nobody expected the Farmers Club to win the Champions League in the Europe. Again, the Barcelona is expecting to use Yamal or Rafinha to win the Ballon d'Or. Now, Real Madrid is having only Mbappe, but unfortunately, Mbappe did not win any trophy this season. Domestic trophy, FA Cup, La Liga, and the last cup, Super Cup, he could not win it. Unfortunately, he could not equally win the Champions League. He only win the Super Cup, which happens to be against the Real Madrid and Atlanta. That's the only thing Mbappe won. So Real Madrid is presenting only Mbappe, which happens that he's not going to come closer to winning that trophy. Bayern Munich have one of their players, which happens to be Harry Kane. Harry Kane in the past when he was playing in Tottenham, he was not having the opportunity. But right now, the young guy of 33 years is very, very hot. So, but he still doesn't stand in the opportunity of winning the Ballon d'Or. So when you assess, another person is Liverpool, Salah, but Salah is off from the show because he win only Champions League, but apart from Champions League, he didn't win any trophy. So when Real Madrid assess all those things and they felt they will not have any trophy, they felt let's continue the old anger and transfer it in the present time. They say they're not going to participate. Get that? Funny enough, the shocking part now is that PSG is supposed to play their game yesterday against Olympique Marseille. Unfortunately, because of bad weather, they could not play the game. And now Olympic Marseille moves, or Ligue 1 moved the game today towards the time of there is a lot of politics happening in football. They moved the game the same time with Ballon d'Or. That's just the truth. And now the thing is either the PSG goes to that game with their second team and move all the first team to Ballon d'Or, or they boycott the Ballon d'Or to participate in that team. They now started seeing the game as one of the best games in La Liga, which is not true, because even Marseille is not even coming second or third in the league. And not even close to second or not even close to third in the league. So why would they be putting that game as one of the hierarchies of the game in La Liga? But all the same, in the next few minutes, we'll be able to know the outcome of the whole show, because it seems they want to cancel the game, or probably they want to allow the PSG second team, or rather the few teams, to participate. But one thing is key in this new organization of Ballon d'Or. Formally, they always give intel to the person that will win the Ballon d'Or, and they will prepare a big, occasion or whatever to celebrate the award. But this time around, it has changed. Nobody will be able to know the winner till on the last day, which happens to be by 7 p.m. of UK time, which happens to be Nigerian time. So let's see how it goes. If UK, or rather if PSG will be able to be the winner, or Yamal will be the winner. Please, guys, I will be glad if you'll be able to at least make your comments in the comment section, and also to encourage me. This work is not really easy. To also comment and follow me. Thank you.